that in the early years of the 21st century, man would be closely watched by intelligence greater than theirs, and somehow mortal as their own.
Through the chaos, we found the Fanatics. The Fanatics. The Fanatics.
That's right, folks. You are listening to a very special edition of Fanatics and Fan. I am so thrilled to be in Kansas City at Planet Comicon. My name is Hawk, and I am the host of the show, and I am very pleased to introduce. I'm going to introduce all the Fanatics. Two of them aren't here, and we still love them. So, Shaggy, I know you're at home listening at the Comic Cave. Shabby's our comic book nerd. He's actually an expert. He's awesome. He's awesome.
Love you, Shagman.
And for those of you that know me, the answer to the question from Shaggy is Swamp Thing. You'll figure that out later. The other fanatic is Tony. She's our cosplay and gaming queen, and we love us.
Love you, Tony.
We love you, Tony. So, Keith.
Yeah.
You're our movie guy.
Yes, I is.
You're our TV guy.
Yes, I is.
What's your geek? What's your real geek? Be honest. What's your real geek?
What's my real geek?
What's your real geek?
I just love any and all news and information and movies. I love it all. That's my real geek.
What's your geek this weekend? You know where I'm going with this, so just say it.
Star Wars.
I think we should give it up for that. Come on.
It's Star
Oh,
Wars.
wow.
Everybody.
Nobody else is
So the episode 7, you're obviously excited about.
And, you know, I think everybody in this room should be excited about episode 7.
Are we okay with episode 7?
Come on, guys.
They had the annual shareholders meeting, and the powers that be let it be known that Rogue One will be their first spin-off film. And so that's also good news. Rogue One.
It's a spin-off.
Spin-off.
And it's going to lead to a lot more.
Oh, there are going to be more spin-offs, more one-offs. Hopefully, just an incredible amount of stuff coming from Disney. Oh, and episode 8 was announced.
Right.
Yes. The following year. So 2017 and 2018.
As a Star Wars fan,
yeah.
At some point in your geekdom, you forget. You start to think like your Star Wars is done. And
well, how old were you when the first film came out?
Let's not go there.
I know. I
was
want to hear it.
I was 10. I will happily say that I was 10 years old.
So I'm going to move on real quick.
Okay.
Because I'm very proud, happy to announce the author.
Yeah.
The author, the amazing top whatever on Amazon author. Very cute and adorable Elena. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
Have you had a good time so far?
I've had a blast.
So I'm going to ask you the same question. What's your geek?
Oh, dear. I'm kind of, obviously, I'm a reading geek. So and a writing geek.
You're one of the folks that can name like 6 or 7 authors that you just absolutely love.
Yes.
Is that where it started?
Well, I started reading my mom's fantasy novels when I was in 4th grade. I'm also a second-generation gamer. So when my sister and I were growing up, we'd be invited by the neighborhood girls to go over and play Barbies. And they're all sitting there going, oh, we want to do our hair. We got to go shopping. We got to get all pretty for Ken and Tea Party. And my sister and I are like, screw that. Let's go kill that dragon over there. They didn't invite us back. So, I've been gaming for a very long time. And my son, who's in the audience, is a 3rd-generation gamer.
So then you would be thrilled to know that Sony has announced the PS4 system. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Game Informer has announced that Sony is #1 in both software and hardware this year. Already?
Yeah, for the month of February. So.
Which is huge considering the Fanatics and Fan is actually giving away a PS4 this weekend.
Yeah. Which is awesome, yes.
Can I win?
You know what, Brandon? Up until about 10 minutes ago, you could have. But
Your name's not Keith.
The irony of that is the next person I'm going to introduce is, when you meet people to stuff like this, you find out exactly how much they're fanatic and how much of a geek they really are. So please put your hands together for our first PS4 winner of last year, Kate, and she's also one of us.
Hi.
So I actually know for a fact we had to drag you off the PS4 to get you down here.
That's true. It's tons of fun, and I'm really glad I won it because I'm really excited about some of the things that are coming up for it later this year.
Have you started watching Powers?
Have not actually hit that yet. Plan on doing that. It came out this week. Haven't quite had time to fit that in. Too busy trying to get everything together to come here.
How many of you are PlayStation owners? Okay, there's quite a few. Man, I think
there's a couple of things. There's Powers is on it.
Yeah.
And because you can do Netflix, I love watching trailers on Netflix and Hulu Plus. Mm-hmm. So the latest variation of the Daredevil trailer, because I wasn't sold before that. I wasn't.
You weren't?
I wasn't.
You're a tough nut, though. I was sold the moment they announced it.
I was too, Keith.
I'm a big one for the costumes. They have to be a certain way in my mind.
That's all right. You. That's your thing.
Let me introduce my last guy. Okay. I'm very proud to have him on the show.
Oh yes.
Because he's got an announcement of his own that I'm going to call him out on.
Okay.
Just last month, we actually did a convention that you and I are personally very much in love with. Vision Con down in Branson.
I think everybody here is.
And just last month, I believe, this gentleman was nominated, was made to be the chairman of the board for Vision Con. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Brandon.
Hello, everybody. That is me.
Welcome back to the show, sir.
Congratulations, big man.
I am glad to be here. I love being on this show. It's great.
Here's what I know about Brandon. He's actually a big Nathan Fillion fan.
Mm-hmm. Really?
And Nathan and Alec are doing they got is it a show or is it a webcam? What is it doing?
I think it's a web series. It's like 10-minute episodes, but it's basically based on the con universe. So what you see here today is what they're making a show based on.
I'm actually kind of jealous. That's just what to get paid to just walk around and do what we do all the time, what we pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars to do.
I don't think I'd like to play that out in front of people.
I don't think they're going to. We can show the real side of cons.
Oh my goodness! If we show him the real side of what we do.
No, I don't. I didn't say that.
There's no network that would buy that show.
not even Showtime.
So I'm going to you first, Brandon. Brandon, one of the inspirations for the show was obviously Kevin Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Fanatics is a fan. We do geek our way, and we try to cover the news as much as possible, but we do geek our way. But Kevin Smith was our inspiration. And that being said, have you heard the announcement about Mallrats 2?
I did. I actually just read that just a couple hours ago.
What do you think? What's your reaction?
I love anything Kevin Smith does. And I think that I'm not usually like that about just anybody. I will do. But anything Kevin Smith puts out is amazing. I mean, Mallrats was kind of before my time. Yeah. Because I'm still kind of young, but...
Shut up.
Something's going wrong with this mic.
There's not a single... I mean, Mallrats was a great movie. I can't wait for Clerks 3 to come out. I can't wait for... I mean, everything Kevin Smith does, even, some of those side projects aren't even the best, but I love it all. I still enjoy it.
I'm just like you. I love it all.
Yeah.
Well...
Actually, there's not much that Kevin Smith does that I don't love. He's got 4 podcasts out there. And I will admit one of my secret is comic book men.
Yes, yes. You guys enjoy that show, Comic Book Men, AMC. Come on, give it up for Comic Book Men.
I've been walking in friends.
Tweet it.
How many people met my programs?
Mm-hmm. Heck of a guy.
Amazing guy. And apparently, him and Scott Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
And for those that are listening, you got one more day. You got just one day left for Planet Comicon. So you got to get out here. Keith, earlier this year, I asked you, what are you looking forward to?
Yes.
And we covered a lot.
Yeah, we talked a lot about Age of Ultron. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just be honest. How many here are actually looking forward to this movie?
Just.
No, seriously, tell me how you're really feeling about it.
Oh, come on.
It's the Joss. Come on, you gotta love this thing. Every time they release a trailer, I'm just thinking, just take all my money.
Right.
Just take it. T-shirts, take it. Books, comics, tie-ins, take it. I'll just take it all.
The downside for me behind
I don't see that as a downside.
Cedars have such great chairs now. How is that?
I agree. The big old easy chairs, just kick back.
I'm not thinking about the chairs and the comfort. I'm thinking about the fact they sell you those really big drinks.
12-foot tall drink cups.
I'm the type of guy that that certain geeks out there are going to be creative about how they're going to be able to solve that problem.
Greg?
Yes.
Is he wrong?
No, I actually have an apparatus myself.
I'm learning so much about you
I would like to move my seat now.
And on that note, let's stay in that area.
Okay. not in that area.
This area?
Congratulations, Brandon.
Yes.
I was a long time Marvel fan, and I dropped off some sort of DC. I now relook. When DC did the 52, I know that most of you on the fan were okay with it, right?
I thought it was a great reboot of it. I think.
I love the whole thing.
I think structure phase.
It's hit or miss. It really kind of depends upon which book you're reading. Mm-hmm. I feel like Batgirl. I think they've been doing great things with that on New 52. And some of the newer New 52 items like Gotham Academy and stuff, I really dig those. But obviously there's some other ones that are not doing great at all. A lot of people are mad with what they did with Constantine with New 52. There are a lot. There's hit and miss, I feel.
So, Secret, are we looking forward to the reboot?
No comment on the advice of counsel. Well, you know what?
Does everybody know what I'm talking about? Yes. Marvel is rebooting like DC was, so we're going to get all in, correct?
Yeah, pretty much. They're basically, unlike what DC did, which was just to basically destroy everything and kind of sort of start over, what they're doing is they're basically combining classic Marvel with the Ultimate Universe with a few other twists and turns they're going to add to the whole thing. So it's not so much as that they're destroying everything as they're just figuring out new ways, what really worked in the Ultimates and what really worked with classic Marvel, and depends on the day you catch it.
You're going to find, a lot of niche things that haven't been out in a long time.
Yeah.
You may find them they may end up being in main continuum again.
Yeah.
After all of this. You may end up with, maybe 1602 Magneto makes it out and the current day one doesn't. It's going to be something interesting, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I think that, it gives Marvel a chance to really kind of bring back some strength to their comic book franchise because they've been struggling lately. They really have, okay. and I just feel
I was trying to kind of be sarcastic.
Minus a couple. Obviously they've had some great breakouts with Miss Marvel that's come out. That's huge.
Yeah.
So, Keith, I'm starting with you at the time, and even my author. I love her.
Not just an author; she's your author.
Okay.
I apparently now belong to Huck.
They're not going to touch everything because Marvel has too much. So does DC. It's just too much.
Yeah.
You're only going to do probably like DC, only about 50 or so characters. Is there a character that you personally feel like they're going to just leave behind that you love them to touch? Rise up from the ashes.
I don't mind change if it leads to something positive. There are characters that I'm very close to that Marvel created, but it's not like
you have
secret character.
So someone that not everybody knows is going to even know.
Well.
Not going to mess with. For example, one of my favorite characters is not Crash from War.
Yeah.
And I'm almost positive Marvel will feel like this. And they've destroyed Night Thrasher several times. But,
you know what? J. Jonah Jameson.
I am interested to see what they're going to do with them.
Yeah.
They're